Hey dolls, welcome back to DivaDollFlawless. In this video, I'm showing you how I've been growing out my natural nails. So jumping right into application, the first thing I did was spray my hands down with some alcohol just to clean and sanitize them. And now I'm going in with my cuticle silver bit, and this is what I'm using to do all of my cuticle work, okay? And I purchased this, I believe, off of Erica's MT website, if I'm not mistaken. I'll try to remember and put the link to her website because that bit is a must. It's like amazing, and it's safe to use on the natural nail to take the shine off the nail as well, okay? Now what you see me doing is just using my sanding band, and those cuticle nippers are old cuticle nippers that I use for stone removal. Those are not nippers that I would use on my actual cuticles, okay? So with the sanding band, I'm just taking off that dip powder color that you see and then going ahead and thinning down the builder polish that's underneath. I have not been soaking off my product at all. All of these products are soak off products, but acetone, it's just not one of those things I like to keep my hands in. So I try to avoid it as much as possible just to keep my natural nails nice and strong and to avoid that dry skin as much as possible. So this is what I've been doing, filing the product off very thinly, but leaving just a little bit on the nail plate because it is a soak off product. All right. So now using my DGF Nails nail prep and primer, I'm going ahead and applying these products. For the prep, you just need to apply it to the natural nail, okay? Now for the primer, what you're going to see me do is apply this to the nail, but that is a lint-free wipe. I'm going to just make sure to get as much of the product off of the brush as possible, and then tap that lint-free wipe just to make sure I do not have excessive product on the brush, because you want this to be on the natural nail, but you don't want to flood the cuticle or the surrounding skin. These products are not meant to be on the skin. They're meant to be on the nail plate. Okay. So once you're done prepping your nail, then you're going to use your base gel. This is my DDF Nails base gel. I'm going to do a very thin layer of this and apply it to the nail. With your base gel, you definitely want to use like a scrubbing motion to get that into the nail plate. And then don't forget to cap the tip of your nail, and you're going to cure this. I cure my base gel for 15 seconds in an LED lamp. If you're using a UV lamp, then you can cure it for 30 seconds. And this is the first product we're going to use. This is my DDF Nails Builder Polish. This color is Builder 02. And this is going to serve two purposes. One, it's going to protect the nail plate so that if I decide in a week or so I want to change my dip powder color, I can most certainly do so without touching the nail plate, soaking anything off. I can just file it off. So you can do 1 or 2 layers of this. In the video, you're going to see me do 2 layers of this builder polish, and I'm going to cure it each time in my LED lamp for 30 seconds. And each time, make sure that the layers are thin and even. This is a self-leveling product. So to be honest, so long as you're mindful of how you apply it, you really do not have to do much buffing and filing, okay? Just take the time during application so that you don't have to take the time later with the buffing and filing. If your application is on point, then you'll be good to go. So again, apply 1 to 2 coats of this, capping the tip each time, and then cure it in your LED lamp for 30 seconds. If you're using a UV lamp, cure it for 2 minutes. Now that that's done, I'm taking off the inhibition layer with my DDF Nails Gel Cleanser and a lint-free wipe. And I'm just going to refine the shape of the nail again. You know, this is gel. I was capping the tip. I just want to make sure that the shape is fine. Now, once you do that, it's time to go in with the next process of this nail, and that's the color. Now, if you wanted to, you could just go straight in with gel polish or nail lacquer, but I want to do the quick change dip powder, okay? So this is another product of mine. This is my DDF Nail Shine On Top Gel. This does have a inhibition layer, and you're going to apply this very thinly to the nail and capping the tip. And this is what you're going to use to apply the dip powder to your nail. This tip came via Tony, our brand ambassador of P10 Nails. She has showed how she does her quick change ombre on her acrylic clients. And I decided to go ahead and use that tip and show you guys how I've been using it for a full nail color of dip powder on top of the builder polish. And it really does work as a quick change sort of product, but it's really strong. The shine on does not crack when used with this method. And I've been wearing my nails like this for months now, quite some time I've been using this. Okay. So if you do not have the clear builder polish, then use your top gel. It works just fine. So this is the second layer of that top gel. I'm sorry, guys. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing this voiceover. So this is the second layer of the top gel. And if you pay attention, my layers are very, very thin. Okay. So once you do that, make sure to cap, wipe that brush off, because at this point you've already put powder on the nail and you don't want that powder to be in your gel product. Go ahead and pour this onto the nail. If you do pay attention to my technique, I am not cross-contaminating. That powder that's in that dampen dish will not be wasted because it's just enough to do both hands. Okay. After that, anything left over, you can go ahead and discard, but there won't be anything left once I'm done with doing my second hand. Excuse me. Now, if you have really long nails and you're not getting the tip, you can go ahead and softly press the tip of your nail into that powder. You don't want to be hard because you don't want to disturb the gel. You want your application to be really smooth. Once you've cured both layers for 60 seconds in your LED lamp or 2 minutes in your UV lamp, then you want to go ahead and apply one final layer of the DGF Nail Shine On or any top gel that you're using. Okay. This is going to seal in that powder and again, allow you to file and buff and refine your shape. Make sure that you wipe that brush off really well on a lint-free wipe before you put it back in the bottle. And then once you cure, go ahead and take off the inhibition layer of that product. Go in with you really should not have a lot of buffing and filing to do. Honestly, this is so easy. If you can paint your nails, you can definitely use these products. Okay. It is a little tricky when you're using your non-dominant hand though, or when you have to do your non-dominant hand, or you guys know what I mean. I think I'm confusing myself at this point. So I'm just making sure that my sidewalls and the tip of my nail is straight. And just going to do very, very minor buffing. And then after that, it's time for top gel. Now, I could have gone in with the Shine On, but that one has an inhibition layer. So I'm using my Radiant Shine. This is a thicker top gel and it does not have an inhibition layer. It is a no wipe shiny top gel. Once I've got done, I was like, man, I should have just went ahead and did the matte because I do have a no wipe matte top gel. But I did use the shine and that's fine. Now, both of these products, the dip powder color and the Radiant Shine, need to be restocked on the website at the time of filming. But the whole purpose of this video is to show anyone who has my products how to use them, or if you don't have my products, to give you an idea as to how you can use these products. And or these sort of products rather. It's all about, testing out what you have available to you. Once you're done curing, because that one does not have a inhibition layer, you can go right in with cuticle oil, but I always advise waiting at least a minute after you cure for the 30 seconds in your lamp. Allow that gel to cool down so you do not get any fingerprints in your nails. And that's it. So I hope that this helps you all. Thank you so much for watching. Leave any questions or comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a gorgeous day, dolls. Smooches. Mwah. Bye.